In ancient India, a place where sages walked among us, there existed a wise master who extended his guidance to two eager young minds seeking to unravel the mysteries of the universe and life itself. These thirsting apprentices embarked on a journey of wisdom under the tutelage of this elderly master. The master had a distinctive approach to imparting his teachings, often drawing from seemingly ordinary experiences to extract profound lessons. This strategy often left the young ones grappling to distinguish between what was a trial and what was merely a daily task. On a serene morning, the trio set out towards a temple with the intention of immersing themselves in meditation. As they advanced, they stumbled upon a tranquil stream. The master, aware of the importance of rest, halted their march and announced to his disciples that it was time to repose. He would sit under the shade of a nearby tree, while the young ones sought water to quench their thirst. "You, the one of larger stature, fetch me water from the southern part of the river," he instructed the first disciple, pointing in that direction. "And you, the younger one, gather water from the northern zone," he signaled to the second disciple, indicating the opposite direction. The young ones hastened to carry out their master's orders, but their efforts were interrupted by the unexpected arrival of a swiftly galloping caravan of horsemen. The two apprentices were compelled to seek refuge amidst the branches of a nearby tree as the horses passed by in a roaring flurry. The commotion left their hearts pounding, yet when they turned their gaze back to their master, they found him undisturbed beneath the tree, as if nothing had transpired. With renewed courage, the disciples returned to the stream to fulfill their task. Upon reaching the riverbanks, they noticed that the water, once crystal clear, was now turbid and murky. This presented a dilemma, for they could not offer their master water in such a state. The disciple from the north, eager to excel, exerted himself desperately in an attempt to purify the water, while his counterpart from the south remained stagnant, taking no action. The north disciple attempted various techniques in vain, and each endeavor seemed to further darken the water. In contrast, his rival, the older disciple, returned successfully, presenting the master with a vial of crystal-clear water. At that moment, the north disciple's pride was dealt a blow. Victory appeared to have been wrested from his grasp. The wise elder, sensing the turmoil within the young minds, shared a profound lesson. He likened life to a river where occasional turbid circumstances cloud the waters, and in our desperation, we ardently seek to restore tranquility. However, he noted that these very impulses of anxiety, fear, and despair are the ones that most disturb the waters of life, preventing them from regaining their clarity. How many times in your daily life have you attempted to hasten outcomes both for yourself and others, only to find that the desired change remains elusive? This profound metaphor illustrates that the river symbolizes the path of your life, with its moments of serenity and turbulence. The elder illustrates how challenging circumstances sometimes act as sediment that muddies the clear waters of the river. Faced with these disturbances, our natural response is to try and restore calmness, as if we could compel the river to return to its crystalline state. This urgency to reinstate calm often arises from emotions such as anxiety, fear, and desperation. He points out that these very impulses that lead us to struggle against the turbulence are, in reality, the ones that exacerbate the situation. Anxiety and fear act as whirlpools that churn the waters even further, preventing them from returning to clarity. Desperation, on the other hand, creates a kind of fog that obscures our perspective and hinders clear solutions. This metaphor suggests that instead of desperately grappling with difficulties, it is more constructive to adopt an attitude of acceptance and fluidity. Just as a river follows its natural course, life also has its own direction and rhythm. By releasing control and refraining from fighting the turbulence with overwhelming emotions, we allow the waters to calm gradually on their own. Ultimately, the sage stated, inner peace and clarity are found in the ability to confront challenges calmly, without succumbing to the emotional torrent that tends to cloud our judgment and generate further conflict. The lesson lies in allowing the river of life to flow along its natural course, trusting that over time, the waters will once again regain their clarity. Thank you for listening to this life metaphor. We'd love to hear from you in the comments. What instances in your life have you encountered a similar situation, and how can this wisdom teaching assist you? We eagerly await your feedback. Don't forget we have more information in the description for your benefit. Thank you for your like and subscription. We'll see you in another video from the Monk's Wisdom.